Gizzy, you came in like a firecracker, and then something happened. You lost your confidence. And when I see young chefs lose their confidence, that tells me that they're not ready to be my executive chef. And I appreciate your passion.
Thank you, Chef.
Okay, come on over here. Come here.
Thank you for pushing me harder than I've ever been pushed.
I just wish you'd continue climbing that ladder, young lady.
Absolutely.
Please, give me your jacket. Thank you, darling.
Thanks so much.
Good night.
The funny thing is, I was confident. I was confident walking in these doors, and I don't know why I let my own light dim. I commanded to take charge. I just don't know why I couldn't show it here. I mean, I held my own self back. That's the end of the story.
I had such high hopes for Gizzy from day one. But if she doesn't truly believe in herself, then I can't believe in her either.
So there you can see that Chef Ramsay says to her, you know, you have to have confidence in yourself. You have to find your voice. You have to use your voice. Very sad for her, and it's actually very sad for me because it's a skill set that I can teach to anybody. I'm Suzanne, confidence coach and the founder of Absolute Confidence, where I help people transform their lives and learn how to love themselves, trust themselves, and be the best version of themselves. In this video, I'm going to talk to you today all about the importance of finding your voice, speaking up and using your voice, expressing yourself so that you can be heard. This is so incredibly important and a big, huge struggle for so many people. Let's talk about my 6 tips for how you can find your voice and speak up for yourself with confidence. Tip number 1 is to pre-plan some small statements and ways that you can contribute, things you want to say in advance. Tip number 2 is if somebody upsets you or hurts your feelings, it's really, really important that you have the conversation with that person and speak up for yourself ASAP. The longer that you wait to speak up, and whether that's having a conflict conversation with somebody or if it's asking for a raise or a promotion or talking to, your partner about something that is important to you, it's really important that you have that conversation sooner rather than later, because the longer you wait, the worse you're gonna feel. And the worse you're gonna feel, the more you make yourself sick and the higher your anxiety is. So have conversations quickly before you go into analysis paralysis. My 3rd tip is to be direct and to believe that being direct and being assertive is the best way for you to speak up for yourself. Way too many people beat around the bush, talk in circles, and do not get to the point. And once you learn the skills, I actually have a 12-week assertiveness program that I work with my clients on, and they have massive, huge transformations and a lot of success with that program. And one of the topics that we discuss is exactly this, being direct and why it's so important. And tip number 5 is to use I statements. So when you are speaking up and expressing yourself, it's really important to talk about how you feel so that the other person that you're speaking to does not get defensive. And even in a work type situation, and when you're contributing in a meeting, you want to talk about how you're seeing things and how you're feeling and how you feel that you can contribute. Number 5 is to be very mindful of your tone of voice when you are communicating and speaking up for yourself. Tone of voice is huge. In fact, it's 38% of our communication. The stress, and to change the stress, this wiener really wants to get in on this video. Sorry. To be very mindful to change the stress on particular words that you're using in your statement to make your sentence sound more like a statement versus like asking a question. And tip number 6, my last tip, is to practice. Practice really does make ideal. I don't use the word perfect because perfect doesn't exist. You want to make sure that you put yourself deliberately into circumstances and interactions with other people where at first maybe you feel more comfortable. So practice speaking up for yourself with your family members, with your friends, maybe with acquaintances that you don't usually speak up. Say where you want to go on Saturday night with your friends instead of just going with the flow and being the people pleaser. Try speaking up more in the lunchroom. Practice more often, and once that happens, is you'll find that you very quickly will build your competence and start building your confidence. And as a result, all of these interactions are building one after another, and you'll start speaking up for yourself way more, which is fantastic. You want to be happy, and I can teach you the skills to speak up for yourself with confidence so that you can live a happier, more fulfilling life. And that's what absolute confidence is all about. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it useful. And if you did, please do give me thumbs up or pause up. And so remember to subscribe to my channel. And as per usual, always remember that there is nothing, and I mean nothing, more powerful than absolute confidence. So remember to go out there and make it an awesome day.